So I woke up this morning to two big trending issues. The first was the video of Victor Osimhen having a right good go at Finidi George, and the second was George himself resigning as his position as head coach of the Super Eagles. Now, these two things are probably unrelated or maybe linked together, who knows, but I'm going to just give some take because a lot more layers to this thing, and I think we need to unpack them before we get all hey-ho, because a lot of people who are going to be talking are going to be talking out of a position of ignorance, and I don't do ignorance. I deal with fact. So as soon as I saw the video, the first thing I wanted to confirm was whether the things that Osimhen was reacting to were true or not, because that's always the takeoff point. What was the basis? What was the fire behind the smoke? And so what I did was I called somebody who was at that meeting with, and actually a couple of people. I called the first one. So I called a couple of people who were at that meeting between Finidi, the NFF, and the minister to find out if what is alleged to have been said was actually said. And these people are usually very, very senior and reliable people. And I was told categorically that Finidi did not say the things he's alleged to have said. He did not say he wasn't going to beg Osimhen. He did not say that Osimhen was not committed. In fact, he did confirm when he was asked about Osimhen's absence that Osimhen called him from Germany, and that's why he was excused. It was when the issues of players' commitment was raised, that's when he said he would not beg anybody to play for the Super Eagles, but he did not mention any player by name specifically. And so I also called Finidi himself to ask him if that was the case, and he also confirmed to me that he never said any of those things, and in fact he corroborated what the other gentleman had told me, and that he would have no reason to call out any player, whether in public or in private, and that he would address issues with the players themselves if there were any issues. And then as soon as he saw the video was brought to his attention, he said he reached out to Osimhen and let him know that, one, he never said those things, and two, even if he had, that Osimhen should have reached out to him first to find out if he did say what he was alleged to have said, rather than going public and with such disrespect. So I guess that issue is going to be handled on a more private level, and hopefully we'll come to a resolution that suits all parties. In some ways, while the reaction is what it was, I think I don't see how it can be said to be right, and I've got to say credit to Odioni Gallo for getting through to Osimhen to stop that live and get away from his phone. You can never take action when you're angry. You have to take a step back, cool down before you address issues. Now, the second thing is Finidi resigning, and I think I've seen people say some different things, but Finidi confirmed to me that yes, he did resign his position, but the reason was that he held a meeting with the NFF on Thursday. They had a very good conversation. They talked about the things and what to do going forward, and he asked them if they were going to back him. Now, at no point during that meeting did anybody tell him that they were going to appoint a technical advisor. Now, but here's the most important part. The NFF board had met on Wednesday and decided that they were going to get a technical advisor, which is what the communique said. But at that meeting on Thursday, Finidi said nobody told him that. And so it was when he landed in Port Harcourt after that meeting with the NFF that somebody called him and told him this is what was going on, and he had to park his car to actually read the link to see that yes, this is what had happened. And so he said he waited for 2 days to see if anybody would contact him to say, hey, we've decided this, and nobody contacted him. So he felt if that was the case, then they didn't want him anymore, and that's why he decided to turn in his resignation. So I guess I just wanted to put some clarity on these two things for now. I'm having a Twitter live at 6 p.m. Nigeria time, so I guess I'll take some questions and answers on this, and we can address all of these at that time.